Hey, hello, welcome to this very stream. Good job to the believers because it worked. First try. The reason I was 3 minutes late was because I had to fill up my water bottle. You don't impersonate me. Also, it's welcome 3 times. So what we have here is a Mario Kart DS ROM. You can probably notice that the ROM file is called the Z100%games.nds or game.nds because I want to learn how to do 100%. Because at some point in time, I'm going to have to do 100% because I hate myself. And in order to do that, I need a fresh save. And the reason it's called Z is just so it appears at the bottom of the list and doesn't interrupt my 3 main ROMs up here. Even though this one could probably be rid of. But I still need to do a test of his Japanese ROM faster than American ROM. So, load you up. Ooh. And then we press A, and it's like, whoa, is my name Hyphen? It sure is. Actually, it's Hyphen Hoik, but it's too long to fit on the name thing. We will design a custom emblem. Now, I would ask you guys for an emblem recommendation. Don't know why I rolled that. I'm just gonna set it to the words. One, 0, 0. That 0 is a bit thin. And we want nice. We need an outline. Percent. And then, like, you know, put a little sample up here. Save. So, we need to beat Mario Kart DS. Oh my god, I've not seen this menu in a while. I'm so used to the 4 menu, where you get the 4 options, not the 3 options. The thing is, I do not remember what our unlocks are, because I think the way you want to do it is you want to unlock 7 carts, because that gets you for non-PRB, you definitely want to unlock 7 carts because that gets you BLS on Luigi. So, I think... Is 7 carts of retros? 100cc retros? I mean, 150cc retros? I do not remember. What are all Mario Kart DS unlocked? We're not doing the entire thing. I just want to start off... I want to just do Grand Prix speedruns because I want to learn how to do this. No, I want to remember if I hate doing them. 150cc retros. It is. So we're just going to start here and have fun. Was I in PRB? Or is this thing just fast and I'm not used to it because I haven't really played Mario Kart DS in like 4 days and the last time I played was like mission mode. Snaking is hard, but once you learn it, it becomes way too hard. It becomes way harder to unlearn how to do snaking. I really need to do at some point a the Royale Tyrant. The Royale Tyrant. What's it called? Not Redemption Run, but like the Clash. I forgot what I called that stream. I don't need to match through the menus. It doesn't matter for GP speedruns because it's only for things. Also, there was a way to quit out of the menu. I don't remember what it was though. What's the reset? What's the main menu keybind? But yeah, one of the things I don't like about GP speedruns, we're probably not going to get in this like earlier tracks, but like maybe like when we get to like Lightning Cup, and if we do get, and we'll probably get to, when we do Nitro Cups become way more apparent, is I hate dealing with CPUs. I am just bad enough where I can just, where if I play bad, I'll be affected by the CPUs. Although this is like information that's like 2-3 years old, so. You can't get a 130 in F8 in 8 circuit. Yeah, but you always hit the sides, you don't know why. Because you're doing snaking. Calm down on the snaking. However, I don't get Mario Kart, it's so hard with the blue shells. The worst thing's the red shells. The problem with the blue shells is you end up getting like lightninged or something. By the way, why is it when you're in first you get the worst item? What does that mean? Fake item box? Blooper is clearly worse. Distance doesn't matter in Mario Kart DS. Only placement. You can dodge blue shells, right? Did you see me do it? I did it in Moo Farm when you were talking to me about, or when I was yapping on about I forgot what I was yapping on about. Thank you for the Google translated yes. I don't know what the word could have been. I mean, 100cc is more about, like, getting luck. It's either really... I think it's really precise timing. I don't know. I may need to ask Puddings or some other Mario Kart DS task about what is the lenience for 100cc unassisted blue shell dodges. Oh, is the music playing? Right, that is. Whoops. Sorry, folks, if that was a bit nuisance. I don't know why OBS added this feature where the because it used to be when you toggled on or off audio, if you had it monitoring, it would, if you had monitoring on an audio track, and if you had monitoring on and you muted the music, it would stop playing. But now for some reason there's separate options, so you can listen to music while not having it play to the audience. Like, why? But yeah, sorry about that. I don't like having music and gameplay at the same time unless it's like shelfware videos or not semi-shelfware videos, like all those end segments. Because I think it creates a bit of nuisance. It's just annoying to listen to. It's just like when I can actively make it not do that. That sucks. I had a fake item box as well. Did you like that Donkey Kong boost at the start, by the way? That was fun. What did DK throw at me? Just randomly hit a random green shell. I like Mario Kart DS Deluxe. I played it like last week. I did a speedrun of it. It's annoyingly hard. From doing like 2 speedruns of DSDX somewhat recently, I've actually decided to actually put a DSDX re-review on the short schedule. Because I really need to be like, yeah, this thing actually sucks. I need to stop saying it's like, oh, but you know, it was developed by one person. I'm like, no. It's actually bad. Blue shell is, will there be a lightning before the blue shell hits? I should probably get rid of these in case I, Something bad does happen. I did that so early because we're going uphill. But yeah, I think like DSDX is just not great. Oh yeah, we're... Why has got a job been translated to God bless you? Wait. Like, look at that message. It says God bless you. If I go interact and hover over it, got a job. Like, what is that? The original message is God job, and it's been translated to God bless you. Translate. Apparently when I was talking to Google Translate, it gets translated from Danish to English, which means God cheers. So yeah, this YouTube thing, I don't rate this YouTube feature. You meant CTGP Nitro? Have I played it? I have played CTGP Nitro. I've played like every Mario Kart DS ROM hack, apart from the ones I haven't heard about, and the one I'm not allowed to talk about. What is the best ROM hack? Clearly the Hyphen Hoik custom track collection. No, it's probably CTGP Nitro. There's only like... There's not that many ROM hacks. If you exclude the entire ruining Mario Kart DS series, there's like only like 3 proper ROM hacks that are fully like made, which is like DSDX, Kart, and CTGP Nitro. And then like the Hyphen Hoik custom track collection, which is technically not a part of the ruining Mario Kart DS series, but is a part of it. You understand why they removed Boshi, SNES, Mario, and Peach yet? Because they had better replacements for them in the ROM hack. Well, I think Mario got replaced with Minecraft Mario, and then Luigi became the SNES character. That's an off-road, that sucked. I don't fully know about Boshi, and I don't really, and I want to replace Peach. Was that Wa Peach? You tried to play Mario Kart 7, but you couldn't. But the mechanics were so different compared to Mario Kart DS. Yeah, because they're different games. Mario Kart isn't like Forza or something where it's like the same experience each time. No, there are unique experiences of games. It's a blue Yoshi with sunglasses. If your question is why didn't they keep them and have like why didn't they add the other alts and the characters, it's because it's they don't have enough characters to make like 2 pages, so they're not. Although next update they are adding custom characters. I don't know if they're keeping the alts, so I kind of hope they keep the alts. I think that's a fun, unique element of CTGP Nitro compared to like other Mario Karts. Like we've got funny alts and you know proper characters. We've got this Mario Kart World kind of gig going on, and then you know Sonk. Oh my god, what am I doing? My lead's not big? Yeah, it's because we're playing GP and the CPUs are difficult. And I'm really bad at Frappo Snowland. Hello, what on earth could have you said that translated to hey there? Yiz loves all of us? Nah, you'd hate me, guys. Heyo is hey there. I hate this YouTube like translate feature. It's not improved the platform. It's not, because like I get it for like a comment section, but I don't get it for a live stream, because live streams are typically way more monolingual. Oh, it's probably gonna suck in like Abel's stream, because Abel speaks both Spanish and English. And so YouTube being like, nah, you gotta choose one. And it would probably be English, considering, you know, United Kingdom. Is there a way to turn off the Google Translate live stream thing? Oh, probably not. Maybe once I get backlash on it, being like, yeah, this thing actually kind of stinks. Maybe I should do a, submit YouTube feedback and be like, your translate feature sucks. It's translating things that aren't needing to be translated. Ha! I'm so good at this game. Anyway, so you guys remember how I did a short on... That's why I hate GP speedruns. So you guys know how I did a short last year? I don't know when I did. I feel like saying October. On like this Nintendo DS that was in a Famicom styled shell. And it was like $280. Well, I just checked again. It's gone down to like 210. And you know, I'm making a lot more money off YouTube. I'm still not going to buy it anytime soon. I don't have the money unless like a cheese act happens. But yeah, I just found like that's funny to say that, you know, the price of the Nintendo DS Famicom thing is dropping. Couldn't find the NES one though. That was a bit sad. I also did find on AliExpress like aftermarket Rumble cases or Rumble packs for the Nintendo DS. But, you know, it's like I don't actually have any Rumble games and I don't care about any of the Rumble games, so it's like, yeah. And then I've also been, I have been working on a video. An interesting video. I don't fully know how I want to actually, or how I will film it, because it's going to be a bit annoying to film, but yeah. Oh my god, that screenshot was scary. Good, boring videos are not your favorite. I mean, that's, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of in a struggle because, you know, with the general theme of, you know, this channel with the ruining Mario Kart DS, is I kind of think modding videos are kind of on their way out, unless you can do really advanced mods, which I am not legally allowed to do because I can't code. No, I'm banned from coding. Actually, it's not that I can't code. The fact I can't code is additionally why I can't do things, but yeah. You can't hold down the A button for the things? Where is my bitrate? I want to check our time to those because, yeah, because the only times I've submitted for these have been, oh, that's weird. Is for, on the Wii U. So, Shell Cup. Where is that Hyphen Hoik? 33rd? 4 minutes, 33 seconds. A slower by 3 seconds? That sucks. Just regular MKDS. Yep, that's what we're doing today. And then for Banana Cup. Was I faster? Where's that Hyphen Hoik? Control find. I never submitted a banana cup time. Why did I not submit a banana cup time? Well, what would 5:59 put me at? Not great, considering I'm still scrolling. 45th. How am I banned from coding? I just am. Don't question it. That's on YouTube, annoying. If you are a channel member, I'm not legally allowed to get mad at you for using an ad blocker. And if you aren't a channel member and using an ad blocker, I get it. But if you would like to, even if you donate like $1, that's more money that... If you donate this channel like $1, that'll be more money than YouTube will ever give me from ad revenue from you as a user. So, just food for thought, guys. If you like seeing these streams, if you would like your lunchtime content to continue, now I don't think I'm a lunch channel because I don't upload often enough to be a lunch channel. Oh, I'm talking about people who have channel memberships. Well, if you give me 1 cent, I don't think YouTube allows that. Unless you're from a really low, unless you're from a really bad exchange rate. Lunchtime content is like 10 PM. Yeah, I don't think lunchtime content's really a thing with streams. They're more for video. Lunchtime content is a video thing, not streams. Also, it can be lunchtime anywhere. It's a big lunchtime in Europe right now. Why did my drip just go the wrong way? I'm angled weirdly at my desk. I'll not face my monitor straight on. It's kind of confusing me. Why do I have a banana? I know, not banana. Mushroom. You going on vacation? But yeah. What else have I to talk about? Not much really. I'm working on videos. I rechecked the value of the Famicom Nintendo DS thing. I'm not a huge fan of this blue shell. Okay, well, at least I don't need to worry about it. What am I going to do? Face reveal? I have. Well, technically, I never revealed my face. I just started using it. Which is what I always said when I hadn't revealed my face yet. I was like, I'm not going to be like well, guys, here's my ugly mug. No, I'll just be like, if I have a video that requires me to use my face. And that ended up being goddamn time trials of Hyphen in between. Do foot reveal? No. There is a shot of my shoe getting shot by a wee zapper. Shoe with my foot in it. I should say, not just me shooting a random shoe. What's it like? My face isn't even an uncommon occurrence on this channel. It's just it's not common, but it's not. Kind of the opposite of common is uncommon, eh? I hate LC2. I don't like it. Who likes this garbage track? I used to think it was fine, but it's just like gone down my rankings the more I've played it. Actually, I think my foot's been shot twice with a Wii Zapper in 2 different videos, but I do not remember what the second video is. I just remember doing the exact same joke in a different video. I was talking about Dokkan Course. When have I talked about Dokkan Course a second time? Goddamn ruining Mario Kart DS Hyphen in between? Trying to remember my own bits. And also, for owning a Wii Zapper, I don't actually think I've ever used the Wii Zapper, like, in a Wii Zapper game. Who's my favorite Nintendo YouTuber? A small indie channel called Hyphen Hoik. Indie? What does that mean? Like, every YouTube channel's an indie channel. Bowser, I hate you! I mean, I don't really watch like a ton of like I'm not really into just like a lot of like Nintendo channels. Like, you know, I'm subscribed to like, you know, Scott the Was and Scott Stash. I don't really watch a lot of the like talking about random Nintendo junk videos these days because like I don't care about Nintendo stuff. It's like, yeah, I just don't care about what Nintendo is currently up to or any of like, I just like Mario Kart DS. So many people assume that I'm like a Some people think it's like, oh, you playing Mario Kart DS? Oh, you must love Mario Kart and Nintendo. And I'm like, no, I just like Mario Kart DS and Super Smash Brothers. Why do you not mash on that menu? But you can't. But you just hold A for literally every other menu. We navigating to mission mode because I'm so used to navigating to mission mode and not Grand Prix. It's like the first thing they've done in Mario Kart DS. It's unlocked the 150cc Lightning Cup. I must play RCI 2. Super Smash Brothers. I like Smash Brothers. The game. I have thought about entering like trying to go to like a local tournament or something, but I'm like, I am not that good at the game. For a game that's been out for what, like 8 years now, I would get anyone that's still playing would definitely be better than me. I don't know, maybe I should at some point. Nitro, you have free will to do whatever you want to do. If you need my opinion, then that's like, why would you need my opinion? I mean, the problem is I put myself into the exact position where I'm a lot better at my friends at Smash Brothers, but I'm definitely not good enough at the game. Like, you know, if I'm playing like goddamn Samus or something, I'm playing bad. Like, if you put me onto Dark Pit, hell yeah. Fish. Oh my god. That drift wasn't going to work, and then Bowser just kind of made sure of it. Oh, William Fish. William and the fish? Damn. Double appearance. I've not... What am I doing?! Oh, that's where first is? Oh, nice. Fish part 2, fake item box. Toad, don't do it. Toad! You know what, this Smash be very friendly, you swear your inputs don't work the same like everyone else. I mean, whenever I play Smash, I play on like whatever the most handicapped controller I can choose is. I am so bad at Banshee Boardwalk. Like, by God. Like, thank God there's only one Banshee Boardwalk mission in this game. A bomb? Saw Bowser with mushrooms, and I was like scared. Fish spot free. Oh my God, the bomb. Toad, why are you so fast? The blue shot. Watch there be a lightning. Grabs don't work, but theirs do. Shield doesn't come up with theirs do. Theirs dodges. I mean, I have a controller that doesn't input a smash left, as it would be called in Smash Brothers. So I can't dash left or any of that. That's because the only two games that controller has ever seen has been Super Smash Brothers and Mario Kart DS. And what's really funny is that controller also has slight drift. And there's one time where I was playing Lethal Company with some friends, and I was just standing still. I was like, why am I walking backwards? Like, ever so slightly. Not like it was annoying me, because, you know, it's just being overwritten by normal inputs. But whenever I stood still, I was like, It's because there was a controller plugged in. But yeah, often I'll use like a GameCube controller or something for Smash Brothers when playing with friends, despite being a pro controller user. Easy every time, yeah. I don't suppose it's hard, I just haven't bothered. The controller already doesn't work, I don't care that much. But yeah, I just like Smash Bros. It's a real shame that like Steve's like pseudo ban. I think Steve actually is banned in Australia because I find him really fun. And I can't do any of the like cooked stuff with Steve. I just like, you know, jab a million times. But yeah. I kind of hate Steve's implementation in Smash. Like, I love it and hate it at the same time. There are elements I'm like, this is great, and they do some elements I'm like, this, like, why? You're a Joy-Con 2 person? I mean, I don't have a Switch 2, so I don't know what Joy-Con 2s are like. In fact, I don't think I've seen a Switch 2. Like, in person. Yeah, no. I was even at JB Hi-Fi the other day, I'm pretty sure, and they didn't have one there. Like, on display. I think it was... I don't really remember, to be honest. Oh, what you do and don't like that, Steve? I love his moveset, but, like, I don't understand, like, why they give his shovel only use on dirt terrain. And, like, you know, you got... Like, they should have just made mining, like, one tool. I also wish he held his shield up when in shield, rather than it just being on the parry animation. And I wish, was it side taunt? I wish side taunt had him eat other foods than just a steak. But honestly, that last critique is really... doesn't do anything for the gameplay. I just want... Like, why is it just steak? Same applies to the one victory screen. 7 cards, let's go. What other characters get egg 1? I think it's just Peach. Okay, let's unlock dry bones. I think you want Luigi? So it's really funny how, you know, you got 3 cuts and 7 cuts, and then when you get, if you get 7 cuts, you just get 3 cuts as well. But yeah, Luigi has the ROB-BLS, which is good, despite the fact I think we need to play retro. I think Dry Bones is also retros. Dry Bones is nitros. Why? You don't seem to hate for the original Joy-Cons. I don't really like Joy-Cons that much. They're fine. Oh, I think my favorite thing about Steve is definitely, I think it's upwind. No, it's downwind special. The build house. Oh, heck, this is slow. Oh, I didn't check what my times were on GP, damn. So even though it isn't meant to be a tournament, pretty equal, easy version of the level Tournament Island is, but yeah, I mean, for, like, top level Smash Bros. Play, like, Final Destination is better for Steve because it gives, because it's the only, I think it's the only, it's the only shovel stage of the legal stages. And then you got, like, you know, the Animal Crossing stages give wood. Battlefield gives stone. Because and then, you know, like, using wood gets rid of, only gets rid of up tilt and up air, which is like good combo moves for Steve. And then pickaxe moves gets rid of dash attack, forward air, back air. I think that's it. And it's just like, eh. So I think that maybe I think like Steve's tool usage should have been maybe tied to what's it called? Tied to stage hazards. Even though I'd make a character that's affected by stage hazards and not things, but in, you know, yeah. I think a way that would have been better to implement mine would have been to, like, each time you start using the move, it uses a different tool. Or maybe it cycles through tools, a la Sora's neutral special. It's like, you know, the first time you use it and hold it, you'll get shovel, and then the next time you use it, it uses axe. But, yeah, who knows? I'm not a fighting game designer. I play Mario Kart DS for all my money. Fishbird, if you're just going to keep exploiting Google Translate's scummy, oh, not scummy, dodgy translates, I'm going to time you out. You like playing Game & Watch, but you suck at him? Same. My Super Smash Bros. Characters choices, this is an Ultimate. I haven't really played any other Smash Bros. Games, apart from like Brawl, but I wasn't, when I was playing Brawl, I wasn't good at it. I have a really decent Dark Pit. I mean, regular Pit's fine, I prefer Dark Pit's arrows. Good Steve. I've got a really good Mii Sword Fighter with, what is it? It's the, what do I have for neutral B? It's Tornado. Tornado is neutral B. It's the Skyward Slash Dash on up B. Like the linear one. Or the angulable linear one. Side B is the, I think it's called Chakram, the disc. And then down B is the sword one, the rainbow sword one. No, not, they're all rainbow. Two of them are rainbow sword ones. The dash one. Kill move, not counter, not reflector. Why is what do you mean translating to smoke? Why would I know? Open up Google Translate, put it in auto detect mode and type WDYM. Good use your birthday, watching Hyphen Hoik. Hell yeah. Why am I on BLS? Why am I on 50cc? Doing Grand Prix. Why is the first thing I've unlocked in this game goddamn 7 cards? I should remember the numbers for Mii characters. Easy to remember 1, 3, 2, 3, for example. I should, but I haven't opened up the Mii menu in like a year. And also, my Mii is... I have 2 Miis that I often cycle between. Being Not Crom and Cromper. Not Crom is just the normal Crom outwear. The entire Crom Mii outfit. With my Mii of Not Crom. Because, you know, it's not Crom. And then... Cromper is the same thing, except replace the wig with the Creeper hat. What other characters am I good at? I also think I'm good at Lucario, but I don't really know anything fancy with him. I mean, I know a few combos with him. With Lucario, but... Talking about nostalgia, you bought an N64 and Mario Kart 64. I have a copy of Mario Kart 64 without owning an N64, and it's also a Japanese version of the game. It's because it was $10, and I was like, yeah, why not? I really need to rub my eye, hold on. Oh my god, why is there so much dirt in my eye? I want to like tap it out like when there's water in your ear. But do I have a copy of Super Mario Kart? No, I do not. I think it's the only Mario Kart I don't own physically. No, I also don't own Mario Kart World. For logical reasons. I don't need... I'd rather save that $110 to buy the stupid Famicom Nintendo DS. Wowzers, then buy a Switch 2. But I would... If I could reliably get, like... If I could reliably get, like, $100 from a short, I would definitely buy the Famicom thing, despite the fact it would still lose money on it. But I do not have that reliability on YouTube Shorts, so... $10 for the steal. Is that a cash converters? And cashies... Cashies is strange when it comes to import games. Because I have one time I went to a cash converters, and they had a bunch of import Japanese NDS games. And, you know, one of them was New Super Mario Bros. I was like, yeah, I'll take a New Super Mario Japanese. It's always good to have an example of a Japanese game. And, you know, New Super is a smart game. There was no Mario Kart DS. I would have gotten it otherwise. And that was like, that was $9. It was $9 New Soup in Japanese. And they also had a stack of other games as well. And, sorry, I'm trying to think of the sense of playing Mario Kart DS with the BLS. And I was looking through the other games, and they had face training there. And I was like, oh yeah, that's face training. That'll be funny. It was $5. I didn't even check. Was it? So, you know, I get those two games. I get on the tram. I get onto the train. I open up my back on the train to look at the games. To actually, you know, play on the DS because, you know, standing room on the tram. I open up New Soup. There's the game. Nice. I open up face training. It had the camera. The only reason I have face training and the facing scan camera is because it was $5 at a cash converters. I'm using emulator or real hardware. This is real hardware. That's why I'm playing so good. You kind of want to get pinball super bounds in a GP speedrun. Probably not the worst idea because, you know, GP speedruns are generally shorter. One of the reasons I don't really want to submit like a GP speedrun to Oz speedrun, where I'd rather do like 16 track or 32 track, is because they generally need to be like more tech filled, but it's kind of just like playing the game normally for me because I'm not good at any of this tech skill. Like if you was to choose a track, you'd probably choose like, or if you had to choose a cup, you'd choose Special Cup because it's got, you can do Wario Stadium, you do Wario Stadium Cup, Wario Stadium PRB, Peach Garden don't really have anything. Bowser Castle's kind of just a cool track, and you know, Rainbow Road's got all the Rainbow Road shortcuts. PTV is definitely the best thing on Earth, no problems at all. Hey, you're dead naming it. It's now called Transport Victoria? TV? Good acronym. By God, that cup takes forever. Three stars. So I wanted to check, did I get 3 stars on Lightning Cup? I did? You got, how many times did I fall off on Banshee Boardwalk and I still got 3 stars? That's insane. Still PTV app. Yeah, it's because they're just taking forever to rename everything. They're putting it on the front of trains and things. I saw the, I said the X2 Plus. I haven't seen it in service yet, but it does have a little Transport Victoria logo on the front of it. Kind of looks dumb. I think I've talked about the PTV. I think I've talked about the Transport Victoria logo on stream before, which is probably the weirdest thing. It's just not public anymore. No, it's because they wanted to include road information into the same category, and road travel is definitely not public transport. Why not use egg? Because the BLS is faster than the egg and way easier to control on 50cc. I may switch to the egg for the following 2 cups because I may need that extra control. But this cup, and especially the mushroom cup, is like, yeah, you want to use this idiot. Autonomous vehicle Victorian use. Using information. Oh yeah. Anyway, sorry about people that don't know anything about Melbourne transport branding discourse. And probably wondering what on earth does he mean when he said X2+ before. I have sort of random image of a of the newest Melbourne suburban train just sitting in a siding because I wasn't expecting to see it. And to be honest, why was I doing that connection? We stop talking about politics? It's not politics. I just like public transport. I'm a big person. I'm a big fan of public transport. You've seen the amount of train spotting videos randomly dotted throughout my videos. Definitely died out less because I stopped saying, you know, I stopped bringing up the fact that I live in Australia. Is this 100cc? This is 50. 100cc actually feels good. 50cc is just a bit slow. 150cc is perfectly fine because I just know all the lines. Is speed or acceleration more important than GP speedruns? Depends on how lucky you are. But because, you know, 50cc is so slow, you're able to get up to the speed a lot faster than on like 100 or 150. Actually, I don't know, that could be fake. I did a short, I think it was a Tuesday short, about the name of, mini turbos, because in mission mode they called power slide turbo boosts, whereas, you know, everything else calls them a drift and a mini turbo. So many people, like, and at the end of that, I asked her, what do you call them? You know, bit of easy comment bait. And, like, there have been, like, 5 people that have all replied to that question with, oh yeah, it's called snaking. Huh? No, it's not. Lightning? Blue shell? That's actually fine because it's 50cc. And also the what's it called? The short on DS compliments is currently being outperformed by DS complaints. So the negativity is thriving. Do the shortcut on 50cc with the BLS. As me. I don't think it's actually, because GP speedruns take their time from the pause or from the record screen, you would actually probably get away with pause buffering. But I don't know, you may want to ask the people about, like, are you allowed to pause buffer on a GP speedrun? I don't think you are, because I don't think you're... Are you allowed to pause buffer on time trials? Jesus Christ, I hate this track. Nah, this track's actually fine. I don't think Waluigi Pinball's a great track, as much as everyone proclaims it is. Like, it's a perfectly fine track. I just think it's like, it's not amazing. And it's kind of annoying with the pinball section. Who's going to stop me unless I record it? I mean, that's kind of the thing. But also then, like, you know, if you are winning, Or if you are, you know, getting a world record, that would be like, hang on a minute. And I think for world records, you actually do have to submit like hand cam footage of you playing the game in order to actually confirm you are that good. Oh my god, how did I not get hit? Oh, it's because people are typing F in chat to dodge the ball. But yeah, I need more negative things to complain about with the Nintendo DS in order to keep making bank from YouTube Shorts. Because apparently people hate my takes on the Nintendo DS, and I need more of them. Yeah, we're definitely switching to egg and next GPs because the length for these tracks are getting long, and the amount of CPU annoyances are annoying. Shroom Ridge? Ugh. I mean, Shroom Ridge is good because CPs aren't as good at Shroom Ridge because they always just get hit. How did Banana get there? Am I trying to unlock everything available in hit racing game Mario Kart DS available on the Nintendo DS? Yeah. I don't really know why I'm gunning to unlock dry bones. You don't really do a lot. Do you get egg one with dry bones on 7 carts, or do you need to have? Or is only 36 carts you get dry bones or egg one? I think you get egg one on Toad. Me and Toad feels weird because you calling it mini boost. I mean, yeah, there's been a few people been like, oh, the translation things are interesting. A few people are just like, why are you saying this like as a fun fact? It's because this is a translation error. And I'm like, isn't a translation error a fun fact? Like, huh? Oh, still 3 laps. This takes so long. And this is with the fastest kart in the game. Everyone's like, oh, 32 track only takes an hour. How long does, you know, doing 4 32 tracks in a row take? No, it's 5 32 tracks in a 100% run. It takes like 7 hours. As you know, it takes like 6 hours. There's also how long would it take for me to actually complete? Because I do not think I am faster than Charles at this game. I think the only one up I have on Charles is mission mode. But even I'm not super sure. Hello, Brilliant. Sorry, we're not playing custom tracks. I can't yell at you for your incompetence. That track takes forever. I hate 3 stars. Suck up. Hello. 50cc. Damn, that's so good. Egg 1. He gets Dry Bomber? I think only Peach gets egg. No, Peach also gets Dry Bomber. Who gets egg other than Yoshi? Luigi gets a cucumber. No one gets egg. Maybe Daisy gets egg. Is it Choho 1? Whenever I have problems, it's always on your tracks, and I just start blaming you because it's funny. Cut. This Google Translate thing is so useless. It's like, what? Why is the YouTube algorithm just like, I did not mean to use item, I meant to hold item. Like, why? Like, YouTube's gone like, this person has said English in the past. In like, you know, all their messages this stream have been in English. Their, you know, their YouTube channel is, you know, located in an English-speaking country. They're watching an English-speaking stream. Should we translate their message? Should we get their message and translate it? Should we get their message of gibberish letters and translate it into or translate it from I don't know. I can't think of a funny language example. I'm gonna say Swiss. You speak French and it'll translate into English? Yes. That's how it's meant to work, except the problem is people who don't know / speak English probably wouldn't really type into a chat. Especially because there's no like real-time translation. Like, I don't know how many people here that could only listen to English and couldn't really type English would be watching my stream and have the engagement to type in and be like, oh, damn, I want to talk to this guy. Also, someone said they liked my voice, which is interesting because I kind of, I don't know, my voice is now fine. I used to hate my voice. And arguably, one thing I always find really weird is whenever I listen to recordings, whenever I'm playing with my friends, I kind of don't like my voice there, but whenever I'm using like recordings and things like that, I can stand it. So like, who knows? They're gonna probably try auto translating the live streams. Their closed captions aren't good enough they don't have live captioning, so I don't think you could do AI translations or AI voice real-time garbage in enough speed to have a reasonable delay. Like anything more than like 10 seconds of delay is like absurd. Why are you just stating what Mario Kart DS is? I don't know, Google and Gemini and YouTube, they're probably gonna try. I mean, they've got auto translate on videos. I mean, I have it turned off, so you probably won't start hearing me speak in like other languages because I have that setting turned off. Please do not type gibberish until Google Translate it, please. So yeah, it's kind of just like YouTube just does this really good thing where it's just like, it's not like Google, it's not like they know what language you're speaking. It's like, I kind of don't understand why this translate feature is as stupid as it is. It's just going on the assumption that it's like, oh, you could be speaking any language that we currently have in Google Translate. You could be speaking any of them. It's like, no, they're probably going to be typing in like one of like 3 languages at most. It's really super for bilingual people. I've heard that like because, you know, Google, American company, is an idiot. I've heard that like a big problem with it is how, you know, there'll be people that can speak English and, you know, we'll take Prelet's case, being able to speak French. They want to, and so, you know, their thing's in France, and, you know, they speak French, so it's like, and so Google looks at them and it's like, they want their videos to be in French. When it's like, no, they're perfectly capable of understanding English. I love it. I love it when it's like we began. It's just translated to yes, yes. And so it's like, well, why is it like this? What the hell is bilingual? Yeah. Which is strange, because isn't the United States a pretty bilingual country? All things considered, considering they don't even have like a national language. Have I ever crashed Mario Kart DS? Yeah, I have. I've crashed it on Luigi's Mansion, unsurprisingly. How are there 3 people with 5 points? To be honest, there could be actually a pretty big thing about doing bagging in some of the tracks, especially like Sky Garden. Is Google Translate still like based on what's it called? Is Google Translate still based on like actual algorithms and proper translating code rather than being like, hey AI, what does this translate to? Probably would be, because, you know, they've developed. What is better at translating? Google Translate or like an AI? Even though technically Google Translate and artificial intelligence, it's actually just like, you know, not a generative AI. Prove it forward. Not like this stream though, we're playing. This is what happens, 50cc is so dull. I can rant about anything when playing 50cc. I have a stream which is like designated as 50cc or 100cc gameplay. And it's just an image of Mario Kart DS gameplay with a stock image of Brain Off that I found. Probably depends on what you're translating. That would make sense. I gotta scratch my nose. But you guys, don't worry. The only AI ever seen on this channel is the that really old DALL-E video that I made when I was like, yeah, this is the next big thing. And then that video did somewhat poorly. I was like, damn, I was overconfident. I was like, I knew I should have made that I should have made that I made a custom track with AI textures rather than just retexturing a pre-existing track. I mean, you could type Chinese, but I can tell you didn't because you don't have the translate logo next to you. If you send the Mario Kart DS, this a Wikipedia article copy pasta, I'm going to time you out. That one always bananas. How do item locks in crates work? I remember reading that you can change the item table of the crates. We just don't know how to yet. Ow. Game. Y'all so mean. Ah, Bill. Are there leaderboards for 50 or 100 GPs? What's best, mini turbo or mini boost? I think mini turbo gets the win out. Because basically everyone calls them like an MT. You got like, you know, LMT and RMT are like proper terms. So I think it's mostly just dependent on like language. Have I heard the Mario Kart World soundtrack? You're just curious because it's one of my favorites in that game. Yes. I mean, I haven't listened to the entire soundtrack because, you know, I don't really care. How did that hit me? That should have launched me. I've listened to like the Mario Kart DS soundtrack. I've got a few Mario Kart. I've got a handful of Mario Kart. I've got a handful of Mario Kart World songs. Mostly the ones from, I think it's all the GBA, GCN, DS, Wii, and 3DS and Wii U soundtracks are from, I have on my playlist, plus a few others. I love the DS version, I love the world version of DS Battle Theme because of course I do. You can probably tell I like the DS Battle Theme. Yeah, it's a good soundtrack. I mean, I don't really know if I'd say like, oh, it's such a good soundtrack, because like, you know, it's like most of it is just remixes of pre-existing songs. So it doesn't really say, it's not really the best OST as idiots would say. But yeah, you don't remember the DS Battle theme? It's good. But yeah, there's also a problem with, you know, saying like, oh, Mario Kart World's got like the best soundtrack, and it's like, it's 300 songs all from prior games. Like, I'm sure, like, you know, there are games with better original soundtracks that are only like, you know, a handful of songs long. But it's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, who knows? How do you judge this kind of stuff? Oh, that's gonna be bad. We saved it, because it's only 50cc. And we had lawnmower sounds. What the hell is Aussies? I think he's mocking the fact he made 720 Australian coins. Unless he just somehow procured 720 Australians. Brawl has a phenomenal soundtrack. In Europe, we call the euro. Well, it's because you've got different money. A dollar doesn't translate to a euro or a pound or a yen or whatever. They are fundamentally different subjects. Only different currencies. You can't say, oh yeah, I made $500. That's 500 pounds. It's like, no, it's not. In Canada, they call a dollar a loonie. I'm just hitting everything. What am I doing? And then $2 is a toonie. I've heard about a loonie. I haven't heard about the $2 version. We just mainly just use like dollars and bucks. No one really says like dollary-doos or a buckarino or whatever like garbage you may have heard. How many items have I hit this race? Worst custom track for Mario Kart DS? What does that mean? Because, like, you know, in terms of, like, bad custom tracks, I would probably say my SNES Rainbow Road that I made in SketchUp is probably one of the worst custom tracks. But it was kind of made to be bad, but then I wouldn't really say... Like, you know, I wouldn't say, like, Neo Bowser City and DSDX is the worst track, because, like, there's my SNES Rainbow Road made in SketchUp. Am I playing on Nintendo DS or am I playing on Delta Emulator? Why, if it was on Delta Emulator, because it's ugly, big ugly touchscreen UI. This is very much a proper Nintendo DS. And even when I do have the indecency to play on emulator, it's on Melon DS. God, Delta. I'm so good. Oh, I'm gonna get red shelled. Damn it. You remember someone made a Rubik's Cube MKWe and so just someone lifted up a Rubik's Cube and an MKWe made a track and no idea how to do it? What? So it's like my SketchUp cube, but it's just my SketchUp cube, but as a Rubik's Cube instead. I mean, not my SketchUp cube, my Blender cube. Probably know who cropped it out. That is fair. I'm pretty sure Delta doesn't actually cover up the screen UI. That's like the that's Melon DS actually on Android. I tried booting up my small collection of iPhones today, and only one of them booted up. And it is heckin' slow. It was one of the SEs. And so I have two dead SEs. I have one dead SE, one basically useless SE, which probably makes the other one also useless. And two dead iPhone 4Ss, so who knows? I mean, one of them did display a boot up screen, or one of them did display, like, you know, the Apple logo and, you know, the dead battery logo, but it didn't do anything after that, so it is cooked. You're gonna get the point of mobile emulators. It's for people that don't own a console, but, you know, really want to play Mario Kart Wii. Really want to play Mario Kart Wii Retro Rewind, like their favorite YouTubers. Emulators are weird. I've stopped arguing about emulators and piracy because I just can't be bothered. I have my dumb opinion on emulators and things, which is like, you know, it could be wrong, but I don't care. How do you lag in the first? I keep thinking I'm just doing like my normal MTs, and I'm like, okay, I should get the item box while this MT ends, and then it just ends super fast. I'm like, I'm nowhere near the item box. I haven't actually played Retro Rewind in Mario Kart Wii because I can't be bothered. That's about the extent of the conversation. I may do it at some point because, you know, I should probably do a another Mario Kart Wii stream sooner than later. It's been a while since we've had one. I can't dodge the blue tile even if I did do it. I do have the, with the new way I'm getting audio to my computer, I can actually plug in stupider microphones. So I could actually plug in the Wii Speak again. If you guys really do want another Wii Speak stream. I would not recommend requesting the Wii Speak stream. But I could do another Nintendo DS headset stream. That could be fun. The problem is the Nintendo DS headset isn't bad enough. I just played Super Mario 64 DS on stream. I can't be bothered. It's not a game that grabs me. Ooh, trick shots. Sonic R stream. Isn't there a DS Sonic game? Is it possible to play Mario Kart DS online with Android? Yes, I did a short on it. It did poorly, if I recall. Oh, cool. Cool. Thanks, game. Cool. It was really funny when Sonic Crossworlds came out, because so many people were, like, you know, talking about it. And I always found it really funny how people be like, oh, this game's so much better than Mario Kart World, and, like, you know, it's so much cheaper than Mario Kart World. It's $10 cheaper than Mario Kart World. Oh, can you make this? Wowzers! The answer was no. I can't believe there are 2 instances of Mario Kart DS not, like, properly testing lightning on their tracks. Because you can't do the jump on Bowser Castle 2 with, when lightning on, even I think 100cc, I don't think you can actually do it. People stopped playing when they kept having his billion gadget mans plus DLC isn't voiced, lol. Or it's a third party DLC that isn't voiced. Apparently first party is, but... Or Sonic things are voiced, but yeah. What the hell? Played Double Dash again? I cannot be stuffed. Double Dash is such a short game. The problem with Super Mario Kart and Double Dash and 64 is they're such short games that, like... And I'm also not really good at them, nor enjoy them to become good at them, so it's not like... So they just create really short streams. They create short screens or bad gameplay, and, like, if I've learned anything from my bad Minecraft streams, people hate bad gameplay. Why was that fib so loud? I know I was, like, directly above it, but it was just noisy. But Double Dash especially is just, like, annoying for how short it is, because it's like... Meh. I don't think I've played 64 since I did that stream on it. I remember being challenged to do the shortcut on Rainbow Road, so I literally looked up a video of how to do it, failed once, and then got it the second try. Well, I'd failed it a few times, looked at a video of how to do it, failed it one more time, and then got it the next try, and it was like, actually aura moment. If I was cool enough to be allowed to use the word aura. Which, spoiler alert, I am not. Ha! Man, my skill at this game is unparalleled. You remember what I was saying about how people want... how, you know, people only want to watch good gameplay? Oh, this sucks. Lightning dodge. Yay! You're expecting Rainbow to be fully rainbow boost panels when I was younger. That is honestly a fair assessment. Of expectations. Normally I make fun of children being stupid. We can now pick dry bones. Look at it. Oh my god, here's the 9-character selection screen. It's all centered around Toad. Someone here doesn't match. What do we get here? We get Streamliner, Light Tripper, Cucumber, Marshmallow, the Banisher. What a strange 4 cards. How many characters get goddamn Cucumber? So I'm gonna be on 150, and I need to do. I want to do this thing because it's funny. Even though like 150cc is like the worst ones to do it for. This is gonna be so fast. Oh my god. Whoop. I was locked in like heck. And there were, for some reason, so many just held messages for some reason. Did you get Burger King or Chinese food? Probably not Burger King. I mean, I don't know. We don't have Burger King here. We got goddamn Hungry Jacko. So Fishbird, can you stop just saying random individual? Can you stop just saying singular things that translate into other things on Google with Google Translate? I've asked you several times and I'm getting close to timing you out. To be fair, we don't have the same types of Chinese food. I mean, yeah, it's fair. Yeah, but we don't really have Chinese. We don't really have chains of like Chinese food. It's kind of just like independent store. Have like that one giant menu image. I don't go into Chinese food. I don't really get Chinese food personally. World's dodgiest long dodge. Dodgiest long dodge. Yeah, it is very dodge. Yes, the dodge is dodge. You won't stop me yapping. Is more similar to American just based on what friends told me. I mean, I don't really know what American and British ice shooters be like. I thought we would have been close to like, I don't know. I'm so good at this game. Give me an item box. Damn it. Give me something good. Give me a brew. That's not what I wanted. And that Yoshi had green shells. And we're now in first. No fun items. This always happens. I'm like, oh, realize I can finally get like a fun item. Misses the first item set, gets red shell from the next item set when I'm in a middle position. Damn it. I tried getting that second MT out to do a long dodge, but I don't think it would have worked actually. Maybe. My god, my brain needs to work at 1,000,000 miles a minute after playing 50cc for an entire 16 tracks. You know, I'm gonna get red shot at some point. If we have figure 8 circuit, why don't we have figure 9 circuit? Because I didn't find the joke that funny to continue. I made one. I made Rainbow Road. If I do any more, the joke will be exhausted. Honestly, when it came to titling that video, the un-8 your figure 8 circuit, I was so, like, I was like, what do I title this? I was like, I have nothing. I've got an idea, I've got a video, what do I title it, what do I thumbnail it as? So I had an old thumbnail, which I think I've shown off before, which, you know, looks awful. But I think it was also just a placeholder thumbnail. It was just a, like, idea ticket. And I was just like, yeah, what if I just call it just un-8 your figure 8 circuit? It's just funny. And you know what? It worked. Ooh. Is Dry Bones Plus saying a good combo? It's pretty good. I mean, character doesn't matter, so Dry Bones anything is the best character for that cart. Because stats are linear. There's no... Damn it. But then, you know, tank is... I'm just playing tank because, you know, we've been playing like Yoshi. No one else has Egg 1. Am I playing on a DS Lite? No, because it doesn't have a capture card. And don't you talk about the TV out, it doesn't look good. I mean, I should look at the game, doing a more DIY TV out mod than doing just the, AliExpress one, because see if it's a bit higher quality. But who knows? Yoshi. What other cards does Yoshi get? Marshmallow, Banisher, Poltergeist, Royale, Egg. What am I playing on then? An original Nintendo DS. Ooh. On the big D-pad and the well-placed start button for mission mode speedruns exclusively. That is really good. What was this, mission mode? What is going on in chat? You play with the 3DS on the circle pad like a freak as a hidden message. Sonny, you can't be mocking people for yapping when you have currently copy and pasted the Mario Kart DS intro line like 3 times. I'm doing a speedrun. I can actually time people out. Yeah, 1 minute. I need to be harsher. I need a goddamn moderator in my time zone. Goddamn Renox currently playing Species Unknown with the boys. I've been playing games with my friends, but instead of making streams for you guys. And I need to have that water that I delayed the stream starting for. Woo! Everyone's getting muted after today, and now I just do timeouts. Only do bans when I get real annoyed, or being like an active nuisance. Oh, Fishbird, you're on thin ice. We need a time zone, but not really. 2 PM. 2 PM is not in my time zone, but also I think the thing with my time zone is, oh my god, that fib on the bottom screen. Is like, you know, because I stream it based. I haven't done a morning stream in a while. Maybe I should do a morning stream. Get Scion here. I still need to play. Ah, damn it. I still need to play goddamn Power Flower on 32 track. The midday. I mean, like, out of all people, that should probably get a. Out of all people in this community, that should probably get a that should actually probably be a moderator. It would probably be Ono, but I don't know, it's kind of funny. How long has Ono been around these parts? I mean, it was under an old username, but ow. You really want to DS what model is the best? Depends on how much you want to look like a sensible member of society. That's you just want to put your hand up. Yeah, okay. It's yeehaw time zone here in America. Goddamn America's been like, what time is it? What time is it in? Oh, I'm in Pacific time. What does that mean? I mean, that's a really funny complaint. It's a really funny complaint for me to have, though, because they did say it's like American Standard Time or something like that. It would just be like, well, the A in America, I'm in Australia, where the A is also used. Live in Central Time. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with goddamn Americans. Central to what? Holy fib. I will say, in the complaints video, I think I'm a bit too harsh on the DSi. I think I should have had better complaints for the DSi's buttons, because I didn't word them correctly. The DSi's buttons are not as bad as I thought they were. Little Son was one most enjoyable 3DS games you've ever played. I haven't actually really played a Pokemon game because I only own Black 2. Because it came with a DS, and it's like, I don't care about Pokemon as well. Just me, the mushy D-pad's really nice. I don't like mushy D-pads for Mario Kart DS. Which is a lot of where my bias comes in when reviewing DSs as systems, is they are Mario Kart DS machines for me. So it's like, they could play well in a different game, but not Mario Kart DS, and that is everything I have to say about it. You got the DSi for 25 bucks from some Yu-Gi-Oh addict. There's a lot to that story. Also, goddamn, people on the internet are relatively kind, because I've gotten, like, there has been, like, 4 people that have been willing to sell a DSi XL to me. But obviously I'm not going to take it, because they probably don't live in Australia or would sell it for a good price. It was one of the funniest, I gave one of them a comment. I was like, no, I don't want to deprive someone of a Mario Kart DS machine just so I can have another Mario Kart DS machine. So if you like fail like 4 minutes, I really got overtaken by 3 CPUs. Oh, look at Driver's car. That's such a good car. Bowser. How did I not get hit by a car? 4th place. Give me a mushroom or a boo. Let's go. How am I still tied with Toad? You gave a DSi XL to a friend. They thought I was depressed. I just felt like it. Because, I mean, it's a good console. Why would you give it away? Apparently, it's a good console. I don't know. People have mixed opinions on the DSi. Or maybe it was because it was the only DSi I didn't give opinions on, so everyone was just there to fill in the blank for that. So no one was there to be like, no, the DSi XL is amazing. It was like, everyone's like, here's an opinion on DSi, here's my thoughts. And so I just said if it was either positive or negative. I feel like I'm talking way faster in these 150cc tracks than I am in the, than I was in the 50cc. 50cc really gives podcast hours. It's still 3 laps. Why do I always do it on stream route specifically? Where's the 3DSi? What's the I in DSi stand for? It's probably internet, now that I think about it. It was too big. The DSi XLs are very much a bit in the sticks a bit in the corners. One of the good things about, like, you know, the original DS and like having it as a capture card is because I'm one of the cursed people that stare at the computer monitor rather than the DS's screens, and it means that I can just kind of just hold the DS very loosely. Whereas when you're looking at it, you generally have to hold a bit more aggressively to actually like not lose grip of it. Stuck up. DS illness. Also, there were also a lot of people on those pairs of shorts about complaining and complimenting the DS, about asking where what about the 3DSs? And I'm like, I don't have a DSi XL. You expect me to have 6 models of 3DS? Ow, Snowball. I got distracted! What's on the menu today? Me remembering if I know how to do GP speedruns. For when I inevitably do the 100% run, because I said I was going to do that when I got good internet, and now I have good internet, so now it's a matter of time of when do I have most of the day to try and beat the entirety of Mario Kart DS. The GPs probably aren't the scary things. I mean, maybe mirror mode's scary, but I think I failed a few times when I had to freestyle the entire game. I think the scary thing probably actually staff ghosts. Well, you know what? I'll pull him in timeout. Who drew my character? I drew my character. It's why he looks so ugly. I think all my artwork on this channel is drawn by yours truly. And also, who would design a character like this? It's stylized, it makes me happy. I mean, yeah, it's kind of... Like, yeah, a lot of, like, the facial expressions, or, like, way, like, the eyes and body look were basically already derived from Hoik character. Which is the human character you sometimes see on, like, community posts and things. Damn it! Why did I not get an MT out? Self-deprecation, so you're a true artist. Ugh. That was a really weird bumping. I would like to at some point turn Sample into a proper, like, VTuber, like, reacts to my face kind of fella. But I don't have the skills to do that. I don't know how I would do that while keeping some more subtle designs of him, like the fact his ears aren't vertical. And just like the general, like, you know, he's got a very chill posture here. It's not right up in your face in the corner, but yeah. If Nintendo made Nintendo DS Classics on the Switch too, only then could we play Mario Kart DS on that. I am scared for if they do that, because people definitely want me to look into that. I'm like, I don't own a Switch 2. I don't know anyone with a Switch 2. And I'm not getting a Switch 2 to play Mario Kart DS on it. Even if it did have online... Or even if it did have, you know, online connectivity or emulated local play. You were Switch 2. Didn't you say you were in, like, the UK? Or somewhere else in Europe? But yeah, so that's a problem for if Nintendo ever does it. But hey, if Nintendo did release a like a Switch Online Nintendo DS styled controller, I would buy that. That would become my PC my PC USB gamepad. I doubt it because I didn't do one for the Game Boy or GBA. I would definitely do it if it was the original Nintendo DS, especially. An original Nintendo DS styled gamepad? Hell yeah. If it did cost like way too much because it has like a little extra screen in it that they made just to play DS games, but playing MKDS on a SNES controller would be so cool. I played MKDS on an off-brand SNES controller, but I haven't done it with a proper one because I don't own a proper SNES controller. And on that off-brand one, it was kind of nice, apart from the fact it was an off-brand controller. The main thing I didn't like about it, and I don't know if this applies to proper SNES controllers, is like the D-pad and action buttons have a lot more travel than on the DS. And because, like, you know, snaking requires you don't really want a lot of travel in the buttons for snaking. It's, yeah. Ow. The problem with the Switch in general for me is I don't really care about it taking it on the go. And so all of the features it has in it, like the screen, the console's battery, the dock, all that jazz, basically useless to me. I don't want that. But Nintendo's not going to make a TV only Switch. So yeah. Because I have a Switch 1. I enjoy it. Like I said, I played Super Smash Bros. On it. I main me sword fighter. But it's like I don't really take it out of the dock because I'd rather just take a Nintendo DS. They're lighter, they're less damageable, they're games that I get to play Mario Kart DS, which is easy to pick up and play game. And also, like, a TV-only Switch would be so cheap. Like, it would, like, they'd price it competitive. They'd probably price it cheaper than, like, a Switch 2 Lite would be. And it would probably make a lot of money on the purchase because they could just inflate the price so much. Because it only has to be competitive to the screened Switches. I don't know why that was my plan for exiting out of that blue shell dodge, but I'm glad I dodged it because it would have been a really awkward angle otherwise. Is the fort, yeah. Nintendo's gonna already make the Switch 2 at $500, which is the same price you can buy a Switch 2 at Mario Kart World. But I also don't have... Switch 2 is like... Switch 2 is like $700 here, it's so expensive. Switch 2 would be like... Buying a Switch 2 is only slightly cheaper than my car retro. And I get a lot more out of my car retro than I will a Switch 2. So just having to drive to goddamn Adelaide. Actually, I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm doing that in my car yet. As far as I've gotten 3 stars on everything. Oh, I didn't get 3 stars on Banana Cup? What happened? I've had a really bad Bowser Castle too. Yeah, I've heard the Switch is getting more expensive. You see Bowser just bump everyone. Like, I'm complaining about the DSi being too expensive. If I want to get a DSi... If I want to get a DSi XL right now, I could get one for like 120. I saw a listing on Facebook Marketplace and it was like $200 and I was like, tell him he's dreaming. You just want your damn job to start already? I'm also still on the job hunt, so... Why did I get a media degree? I should have gotten something useful. Like, done a trade. Ow. You skip college and just catch chickens all day? What on earth could you be doing? What kind of job do you need to catch chickens in? You can get a DSi XL for 50? 50 watts? I'm an Australian. Our dollar is garbage. Chicken vaccinations. Okay, that's reasonable. But yeah, I got a media degree and I don't really think the quality of this YouTube channel has increased since getting it. Oh my god, these goddamn CPUs. That's why I hate GP speedruns. The starts are so unfun compared to just like 32 track. If I had the skills, I'd love to figure out if you could make a tri-screen Nintendo DS. But I definitely do not have the soldering skills to try and wire up to split a cable, and I don't know enough about circuit boards to make one. For 70 Aussies, I wish. DSi XLs are so expensive here. I remember seeing when I was in Sydney for Oz Speedrun, on like the second last, I was only there for what, like 3 days or something, but I should have looked at Fatal Marketplace earlier for DS's, because I saw like a good deal on like the final day there. I was like, damn, I'm an idiot. What would you do with 3 screens anyway? Well, the thing is, if you modded the DS to have a third screen, it would just be display of one of the other 2 screens. But Donkey Kong! Of course Donkey Kong and Bowser in their heavy carts as well. Like, really just to add salt to the wound. Yeah, your chat connected. Well, the thing is, I look at the PC screen. Having the screen be like a mini PC monitor wouldn't help. Ah! I'm so skilled. Yeet. Oh. Whoa. Oh, blue shell. Oh my god, I nearly got down by that red shell because I could barely see it. Mushroom. When do you use a mushroom in this track? What, like here? As we already said. Sorry, I only get the really... I'm playing Mario Kart. I only get the skim messages. Also, one of the things that does, like, kind of give me a headache whenever I play on an actual Nintendo DS, it's why the, doing the Game Boy Macro mod isn't as stupid as I thought it would be for playing Mario Kart DS specifically. Is, like, when I'm on the train things, I don't have my glasses on because I'm on a... I don't really need... My glasses are kind of my glasses are interesting. It's not, I don't actually have like proper short or long sightedness. It's kind of like for muscle fatigue or something, if I remember what the optometrist said. But yeah, whenever I'm playing like DS on the train, I can sometimes easily get a headache from looking at the DS screens. Well, not like a headache, kind of like it hurts my eyes to look at the play Mario Kart DS because I'm looking at both screens so frequently. Whereas when I'm playing on a computer, I'm looking, both screens are just the same distance away. I could have done a shortcut. It probably wouldn't have worked. Glasses user. Oh. It's really funny because my glasses just don't, like it's well known that I have glasses, but I don't really appear on camera with them. It's kind of interesting. I'm so good at this. What do I use to stream it on a Nintendo DS? Well, I'm streaming on a computer. But to get the DS screen to stream to the, or to be on the computer, I am using a loopy DS capture card. Why am I getting this mini turbo? That sucks, because now I'm behind Bowser again. He just already bumped a Wario. Wario's also a... It was Wario in his heavy cart. Like, how heavy is Bowser? Will my red shell kill itself? Did we get Donkey Kong to respawn? Yeah, we did, lol. Whenever I'm like, whoa. Yeah, no, my glasses are kind of just like... They're not super strong. I don't actually remember what focal distance they are. I think they're nearsighted. They're for nearsight. Things in the background become blurry. It was really funny because because I remember when I was in like, you know, school. And so my first pair of glasses were bifocal. With, you know, I had the bottom half were focused and the top half were just glass. And the problem with that is that I ended up looking over my glasses. And so I just never got the... So I ended up looking through the normal glass part when looking at my computer, and just over the glasses when looking at the whiteboard. It was just a really dumb idea. But yeah, now I've got full height glasses. Oh, interesting. My glasses are super basic as well. I don't care about them. Is there a big community for Mario Kart DS online? Kind of. Every month there's the Jeb, and then there's also just a small community of people often floating around in MKDS network. Look up the Mario Kart DS network Discord server, and they're mostly time trialers. You're really sick of YouTube's 15 second unskippable ads? May I suggest an ad blocker? Or if you're on mobile, Revance. And if you're on an iPhone, I'm not familiar enough with iPhones. Isn't there like a Revance for iPhone? Mirror mode! Whoa! That's it? Okay. Oh, credits. Nice. Haven't seen these in a while. Oh yeah, I should tell you guys. No, it's not over yet. I'm gonna tell you guys. In what time is it? Midnight. In 2 hours and 3 hours, one after the other, there is a double Mario Kart DS speedrunning event. There's 32 tracks by Mikey Law. And an all missions race between Mikey Law, again, and Puddings at the same event. I'm going to chuck this in. Yep. I think Picalex may have put the... I wonder... Yeah, okay, so their stream hasn't started, but I wonder if I can actually redirect there for when I do redirect to... Damn it, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna send this in. Oh, no, don't block element. Don't block the chat box. Get rid of the question mark. We're 12 p.m. It's only 4 p.m. It's midnight for me. There's that. I think that's the correct link for the run. It's apparently also going to be on Twitch as well at the same username. Because in 2 hours, there's going to be Mario Kart DS speedrun, and then in 3 hours, the Mario Kart DS speedrun race. You guys know Mikey, you guys know Puddings. I'm just stuck here waiting for the credits. I can also send you the Twitch link as well if you guys really want that. Anything else I want to do? I mean, it's midnight. How has this stream been? 2 hours. 2 hours, 10 minutes. It's been a pretty good one so far. Why am I Mario? I thought streams got... I thought the credits got replaced with your character you're playing. Or was that only like proper speedruns once you've already beaten the game? Thank you so much for playing my game. Alright guys, let's see. Did I beat any of my speedrun times? On 150cc. So Mushroom Cup. What is my time? Where is that Hyphen Hoik? A lot of people speedrun Mushroom Cup. I have a time of 6 minutes, 6 seconds, and I got 6 minutes, 14 seconds. So that's a no for the Mushroom Cup. For the Flower Cup, we have... Where is it? 31st. 7 minutes, 39 seconds. We have 7 minutes, 48 seconds. We're slower again. For that Star Cup, I have a time of... Where is that Hyphen Hoik? There he is. Of 7 minutes, 59 seconds. We are at 7 minutes, 54 seconds. We are faster on the Star Cup. By... What is that? 5 seconds? Ooh. Yeah, I'll submit run. Also, everyone puts in their decimal places. I'm like 0.961. Ooh. Star Cup with 7 minutes, 54 seconds. 961 milliseconds. The video URL is this. Very stream. Yeah, submit. And lastly, the special cup. I have 9 minutes, 9 seconds, and I did really badly on this cup. 8 minutes, 55 seconds. It's an improvement. Submit run. 8 minutes, 55 seconds, 801 milliseconds. Making sure that this is special cup. Yep. Video URL should still be this very stream. Do you guys know how to play online MKDS? There are plenty of tutorials out there. I'm sick of explaining how to get online in Mario Kart DS. Submit. And I don't think the retro cups bet anytime. So shell cup. 4 minutes 33 seconds, 4 minutes 36 seconds. Banana cup. Control find. I don't have anything for shell cup. Oh, that means I can submit a run. Oh, I did beat my time technically. 4 minutes 36 seconds, 334 milliseconds. Video URL is still this very stream. We're getting sick of this very stream. Submit. Wait, I actually just submitted shell cup time. Whoops, I'm an idiot. Pending. Where's that banana cup one? How do I delete run? Yes. Nice. So banana cup. Control find. There's no hyphens, so I can still wait. So yeah, I said shell cup I didn't beat time. Banana cup I don't have a time, so submit run on banana cup. I'm confusing myself. Eat the emulator. I'm playing on a console. No, you're probably talking to someone else. No, it's going to tell the DS and Wii servers shut down 2014. You can still play DS games online through Wiimify. So banana cup is 5:59 282. This row stream. Submit. Maybe you guys aren't getting bored of this. We've still got 2 cups left. Leaf. Control find. Oh, I do have a time. 6 minutes 24 seconds, and I got 5 minutes 56. Wow, I have improved a lot at the Leaf Cup. Submit run. Sorry, if I'm not reading the chat because I currently can't see it. 5:56. A lot of 0.9s. Yes, row stream. Submit. I'm gonna get so many emails. I don't know why my email is still on thing. And lightning cup. Control find. I am not on a lightning cup, so I get a submit run of 6 whole minutes, 43 most seconds, and 8:54 milliseconds. It's still this very stream. There's a lot of this very stream. Submit. So what's everyone saying? A lot of people are saying to eat devices and Mario Kart Wii Online is more fun. Why are you talking about that? Why has I know just been translated to a capital I? I saw Barrack. Let's write the word cheer instead. Anyway. So how much of this game did we complete? We got... Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of the however many... So not even like half of the GPs. Because I don't feel like playing any further. So I'm gonna... That's the stream. Thanks for watching. I don't think there's anyone else on my redirect thing. Make sure you've clocked in those times for, what did I say, 2 hours from now? First one is 2 hours from now with my Killer stream. If you do need to find it, if you go to the, if you're in MKDS network, you can scroll up to the top and press events and you can see the 2 runs there and their time zone conversions. And yeah, so I suggest tuning into those if you have the capability to. I think they're for charity, aren't they? Yeah, they are for charity. So go in, yell fish, or whatever their proper terms are, because it's, what, 2 mission mode runs? No, it's a 32 track and a mission mode run. That's like, what, 5 appearances of fish. 3 on the 32 track and 2 more for each person in mission mode. So, that's the stream, and hopefully we can keep... Hopefully I can get 3 stars and everything in Mario Kart DS. At some point in time. Who knows when I'll probably do a 100% run. I'm gonna hate it.